Okay, well, I believe it's time to come back to this fort. It has been a long while. So, I can't remember when I last ended. I've got quite a bit of stuff done. My farms are planting. I think we finally removed Tibb's body. So, I'm gonna have to, I'll give him a name. I'll give a... Oh yeah, there's traders here. Tibbs can just be the wildcard peasant. Tibbs. Okay, so he's alive again. Let's go ahead and not unpause it. Do I have a dwarf here? I do. Let's go ahead and trade some stuff. I saw that. I don't really know what I want right now. I don't have much to spend though. Well, 1K is pretty decent. I will take some blocks. Saltpeter blocks, just that one. There's an iBot in here. I'll take the iBot. I don't even remember what I need. I know I need something, but I don't know what it is. Ah, screw it. Cloth, maybe. Leather would be nice. There's a black bronze rifle that could be useful, but I don't really have the money to buy the ammo for it as well. Anvils. I think I'll buy an iron. No, pure iron. No, iron anvil. Some large electronics. Some food. Probably need seeds. Prepared helmet snake meat, probably. What are these? Backpacks. Not that one. Okay, so that's probably good. I would like a leather bin, though. And a cloth bin, if I can afford. No, there's no way. That's giant cave spider, though. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to afford very much cloth. I'll just make do with what I have right now and buy... Actually, it's the only leather bin. Oh, no. If trading with people has taught me one thing, it's that you can never walk away with a profit. At least in this game. Steel cap? No. Probably melt it down. Steel riot shield. Jesus, that's worth a lot. Cave spider silk vault suit. Another clothing item when someone else's gets tattered. And a bucket. Maybe a couple more cages for some traps. Will you take that? No. That? There we go. He made a profit of about 100 Vault Dweller bucks. Well. Cooking around outside. That's too much. Okay. So what else do we have going on? I know that the farms are going to need fertilizer, even. Yes, they need fertilize. And I think I was making a workshop to provide the stuff needed for it. I can't really remember what's needed for fertilizer, though. Probably like lye. Wood furnace, finishing forge, smelter. Let's see if I have one. Clothier, loom, weatherworks. No. Ashery, maybe? Soap maker, that makes soap, that'd be handy. No, I don't think we have one. Wherever it is. It's probably the ashery. Yeah, that's what I bought the blocks for. Let's go ahead and plop it right here. Yeah, let's let the fortress run for a while. Carving out some more bedrooms, because we have, like, what, 18 vault dwellers now. I only have accommodations for 7 of them. Let's go ahead and put some beds down, too. Carpenters, do I have any? No, I don't have a manager. Do I even have any nobles? Organizers. I'll make San Andreas my manager. He probably needs a decent room. No, he just needs an office. Really? Okay, San, you get to work in the dining hall that I screwed up last time. Okay, nope. There you go. Anyone else need anything? Nope. Just San. I would also like a librarian on medium precision. That librarian will be someone who doesn't do much. Let's make the librarian be Ultimara for stone crafting. And I know that you need an office as well, so you can sit across from San. And I should finally start getting some information on my stocks. The Vault Dweller stock market. Get the rest of the dining hall set up. Probably going to end up smoothing it down and graving it later. And before anything else happens, they are being chopped down. That works for me. It's currently 12th Moonstone 126, early winter, and the vault is running pretty smoothly. Not much going on. Okay, well, I let the fortress run for a bit, and the traders decided to leave, and the Underseer, Plump, met with the Outpost Liaison. So what I've requested of the Liaison is some leather, just a bunch of leather in general that I can buy. I'm going to be making a lot of crafts, and I'm going to have a lot of crafts by the time they come back, so I'll be able to pay for most of the stuff I want. I also want some wood, just in case. No metal bars, which I probably should get, but I'm not going to. Some seeds, a little bit of everything. No anvils, zip guns, and pipe rifles, because I want ranged weapons. I do not want to get in melee combat with anything that this mod holds. No ammo, of course, because I'm weird. No armor, none of that, because I know I can't pay for it. The armor these people will bring is probably going to be worth a lot. And some lye, charcoal, potash, perlash, coke, and ash. Just for some fertilizing and soap making. So, I've added on some rooms to the main bedding area. For some reason my music stopped. I'm going to deal with that later. I got Plump's bedroom all set up. All of the buildings and doors and chests and tables and all of the stuff he wanted. So he's now going to be satisfied once he becomes whatever it is. I hope. I added on a still. I can't remember if I showed you guys that, but I'm actually getting a decent amount of food. Well, I was until I came back to you guys. You guys cursed me. But farms were going pretty well. I changed some of the planting around to blackbane mushrooms because I just found out that I have a bunch of blackbane, blackbane, bunch of those mushrooms or whatever they are. I don't think they're mushrooms really, but I'm gonna have this one do blackbane, all year round. I'm going to get around to setting my well up so whenever it rains it'll get refilled. Emergency water supply. But that's later on the fort. No one seems to be using the dining hall much. I may not have set something up properly, but yeah, I'll just do this. Make the entire room a dining hall. Hopefully it'll go to all the tables and chairs. So, that's really all that's happened. I let it run. It is currently 13th Opal. And life in the fortress is going pretty well for everyone who doesn't have to sleep on the floor. Okay, well, one last update, I believe, before I end this part. I will actually be right back in a second. Okay, let's try this again. One last update before I finish this session. I got a migrant wave, and that shot me up from 18 dwarves to 39. I barely have enough bedrooms for all of my dwarfs currently in the fortress. So that's the bad news. Good news is that I've established a sort of junk farm, or not so much a farm as a mine, and I'm finally getting some junk out of it, and I'm refining it at whichever hotkey is my... Here we go. I'm cutting all the junk up, sorting through the usable pieces, discarding the ones I can't use. I'm trying to get an inventor's workshop built so I can start combining the junk parts. But got a junk stockpile set up with a lot of junk in it. A lot of junk. But it's pretty much the only changes I've made so far. I've started engraving the dining room, or not so much engraving as smoothing, because I had like 18, all of my people were idling. And when I told them to engrave it, 2 to 3 went up there and started doing it. So that was a bit disappointing. But with all these migrants, I'm going to go ahead and give them all engraving. So if they want to live in this bunker, they have to start throwing their weight around, carving into the walls, do their part to make this place livable and bearable. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause and let them all filter in. I'm starting to set up a little bit of a defense, or last defense thing here. I got a double layer of walls, and I'm going to put a drawbridge here that I could just pull up, so nothing will be able to get through, unless it's a building destroyer, of course. In which case, I'll probably just throw up a wall right here. But I think it might work pretty well. Let's see, my farm. I've told them to fertilize it, but they're not fertilizing it. Maybe if I press that. Season fertilize. But over here, I set up a couple of floor grates. And I believe that my people can walk on them, but the water will pass through them straight into my little reservoir here with Tibbs' body. I still need to remove that. So yeah, got that part going on. I'm going to go ahead and make a coffin. What's the button? This one. Make it go to the top so they get Tibbs' coffin. I've also set up a little dump area here right next to all my workshops, so everything that I clean out, they'll just take it right next to where it needs to go. I also made some drinks, but I'm running out of food really quickly. My fishermen are saving my life. My life, even. Lives, maybe? But it's only a matter of time before the fish stop biting. So, I've also got a few beds to throw into the bedrooms. Definitely going to need to with all these migrants. No, not there. This isn't going to be fun getting housing for all these people. I can barely house the ones I currently have. Then all of them start to swarm in. Altimar keeps making masterpieces. He's our librarian, but he's making crafts, which is good. Really expensive crafts will be useful next time the traders come around. Oh, and by the way, it is currently 7th slate, 127 mid-spring. Past about a month and a half. And I've been fighting with our supplies. I may even make my people go out and start gathering up the plants from outside, but I don't trust those plants. I've also discovered that I have all this cassiterite stuff. Now, I can't remember what that's used for exactly, but I think it makes copper and tin. Maybe bronze, if you smelt it right. I don't know. I could be thinking of something like tetrahedrite. I don't know. I never know. It's been so long. I just wanted to get that area cleaned out. I'm going to be sweeping up some of the other places. make everything in this room. Make it actually look like a room instead of my room. And I also got the jeweler to cut up the junk and stuff so I can use it at the inventor's workshop. So here's where everything goes down for everything you need to fend off of everything. So I can disassemble my large scavenged parts, which if you'll see here, I have like, well not here, but somewhere in one of these bins, I have a large junk. Not there, there. Somewhere around here is a large junk that I need to cut down into 2 small junks. Then I'll be able to use them. But the inventor's workshop, I can make mechanical parts using cut junk and cut copper wiring. And with mechanical parts, I can, checking the thing, I can make gun parts. And with gun parts, I can make rifles, assault rifles, pistols, and combat pistols. So that's pretty good right now. I just need some zip guns and pipe rifles. But of course I don't know how to make those either. Probably at the gunsmith's workshop. That'd be my first clue, my first bet. Still got my crafters pumping out crafts in that one area. I think that's Ultimara. Yep. He is a competent cheesemaker and a Grandmaster Stonecrafter. So that's going pretty good. I need to start smelting some of the metal I have around my fort. That way I'll be able to get some decent furniture and such. Oh, now they're fertilizing. That's good. I'm going to leave that one on season, that one off of season, see what happens. So, I'm over on time, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I think Cordy, he's detailing the floor. I think Cordy is my miner. Yeah, he's my miner. You don't need to be doing that, Cordy. You don't even, yeah, just no, stop it. So you should come down and start hacking those walls out. Yep, there he goes. There goes Logam ceiling scales with the junk. Rough junk. It needs to be sorted. Oh. Oh no. My woodcutter has been possessed. Possessed by unknown forces. What? Just don't interrupt any of my production. Where are you going? He's going to maybe take over the Masons or the Crafters workshop. The Crafters. What? Cordy, why'd you cancel digging? Oh, I hope that worked. It works! Okay, yes, I know, you took it. You've begun a mysterious construction already. What did you get? 2 cassiterite. Well, I guess that's good. Cordy succeeded, and I forgot to grab Tibbs' body before I did that, so he's going to poison our water supply. This is his last FU to the fort. Oh, Tibbs, why are you so evil? I've expected to flood my fort. So yeah, I can flood my fort with a 4-tile set of water. Yeah, it's totally possible. I've done it before. All the time. Yep. So I need to pull up my DF hack to just mine all the veins of the junk and the capacitors and wiring. Just make it automatic for me. I have enough to worry about, like food and such. Still making a bit of charcoal. I might need more wood, but I don't know. I do not know at all if I can learn to speak English. Where's my jeweler? I had someone a designated jeweler, and I took them off of everything. He's probably sleeping. Well, but I need more names. Everyone, submit your names. Comment. Put a name. Just comment in general. I need names. What? Woodcutter has created a cassiterite figurine of Ultimara, Sling Nation. I'm going to take a look at that. This is a cassiterite figurine of Ultimara Sling Nation. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of Ultimara Sling Nation, the Vault Dweller, and a granite bracelet in cassiterite by Kib blah blah blah. Ultimar's raising the granite bracelet. The artwork relates to the masterful granite bracelet created by the Vault Dweller Ultimar Sling Nation for the channel of calming at Banner Sabers in the midwinter of 126. It is encrusted with castorites. Object menaces with spikes of castorite. So an interesting artifact. It's not worth very much, but it's still useful. Ow, just popped my arm. I'll probably sell that next time the traders come. Or give it to Ultimara if I can ever set up stores, if there are stores. But, yeah. Looks like they've almost got the dining hall engraved. I might tear up all the floors that aren't white and replace them with the pyro, with the granite. It looks ugly. I might actually really do that. So, I'm 21 minutes in 3 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and I'll see you all next time.